Hey kids, and welcome to the show. Today I'm going to be talking to you about my book. I've been working on my book today, which is why I'm not in my normal garb, and it looks like my kids took my toys. So, not wasn't really planning on doing a video today, but I was having such a hard time putting words to paper today that I decided to go ahead and make a video. I'm not sure if I'm going to post this one or not. We'll see. But this is one of the most important stories that's in my book, and I just want to share this one. I want this one out here. And it's a really cool one. And the chapter right now is called The White Suit. And the reason it's called The White Suit is because when I was a small child, I was sitting in front of the TV watching 80s cartoons because, those were the best. And my mom called from the kitchen. She goes, "Hey, Willie, where's your dad?" And I just looked at her and said, "Looking for me." Screech. My mom said, "What do you mean?" Well, here's what's happened. My mom and dad were divorced, and my dad had come for a visitation, and he was hanging out with me for the day. And he took me to the park. And actually, I took my kids to the same park recently. And here's a picture. Actually, it was last year, right before COVID. Actually, this is the day before everything locked down in Louisiana. So this was the park in the woods. And so I was sitting on the living room floor watching cartoons, and my mom says, "Where's your dad?" And I said, "He's looking for me." He comes to visit that day wearing a white suit. And this is the 80s. He has a white suit. And I wanted to play hide and seek in the woods. So we went into the woods and we played hide and seek. And when it was his turn to count, he was easy to find because he was wearing a white suit. When it was his turn to count, I ran as fast as I could, hopped the fence, ran inside the house, and sat down and started watching TV. I was hiding, right? Yeah, I was either hiding or I was scared because I didn't really know my dad that well. He wasn't around all the time. And it was one of those things where I wanted to be with him, but then at the same time I didn't, and I get it. So next thing we know, well, next thing my mom knows because she kind of told the story because I was watching cartoons. My dad, ripped up suit, white suit, muddy, bloody, went through thorns, briars, and he was looking for me. And not only was he scared to tell my mom that he couldn't find me, but he was scared because I wasn't there. My mom had a laugh, I had a laugh, everybody had a laugh, I'm sure. And I don't think my dad laughed so much, but I don't really remember because I was little. But as I write this book, I try to think about, what it means to be a dad and the things I want to pass on. If I had lost my child in the woods and we've had one of our kids walk off at the state, two of our kids walk off at the state fair. It gets scary, and we've had them walk off. It happens. But never in a place like that. Where it's the woods, it's public. It was probably scary, and I think if it were me, I probably would have been bloodied, and I would have been looking at every single square inch of those woods. And my dad was dead that day. It sucks when you grow up without a dad because a lot of things you learn from people that aren't your dad. And I'm really lucky. I had a great uncle, a great grandfather, uncles, plural, grandfathers, and a lot of great people in my life. So probably better off than most products of single families because our family was pretty close knit and my mom worked her butt off. So I'm writing this book for people like my mom, people that are at their wits' end, and kids that need a little advice from dad and don't have dad there. My father, and you'll hear about it later in the book, passed away when I was 15 from a drug overdose. That's mentioned in the book, but this book is positive. And the idea is that these are wisdoms that will last forever. And when you need a little bit of dad's advice, it'll be in there. And hopefully some of the stories I share will be great stories for my kids, and they will be truths that will last for generations. So this is kind of a commercial for my book. So I hope you guys will pre-order it when I'm ready. I'm still working on getting, I'm still in pre-edit mode, so I'm still rewriting chapters over and over again. So this one's hard to write. So, and it's a great story. I want to make sure that it's out there, and know that sometimes you don't realize that you've got to witness the Father's love, Christ's love, in the simple act of a dad looking for his son. Till next time. Until next time, work hard, be kind, and have fun.